Hello Daily Drafters, and welcome to the first video in a new series here on the channel titled Subscriber Showdowns. What we're going to do here today is join a draft pod with a subscriber of the channel and then face off in a best of 3 match against each other for your enjoyment. Now, if this sounds like something that you might be interested in, then great news. There's a couple of steps you can take to secure your spot in a future Subscriber Showdown video. And those steps are, number 1, you must first join the Daily Drafters Discord server using the link in the description. After you've joined the server, just follow the instructions to join the subscribers only channel within the server. And after you're accepted, you're ready. Just go ahead and DM me on Discord and let me know you're interested in participating in a future Subscriber Showdown. And we're going to go ahead and go from there. Today's video is going to feature a longtime subscriber to the channel, Daniel Cornwall, and Daniel has mentioned that he will also be recording today's draft and gameplay from his perspective for you all to view as well. So I'm going to go ahead and leave a link in the upper right hand corner visible right now with that video's information. Now with that out of the way, let's dive into today's showdown. Alright, so we're in here for Pack 1 Pick 1, and unfortunately in the best of 3 queue, me and Daniel did coordinate together. We are 100% in the same pod. We coordinated the ready up and everything, so we know we're together here. We just don't know exactly where each other are sitting. You can check out his video on his channel, and I'm sure you can deduce where the two of us were based on where we're sitting. But let's dive into this Pack 1 Pick 1 here. We've got an interesting one with Sanguine Spy. I think that's going to be the pick. Now, there's Jewel Thief and Civil Servant. Both cards I would love to get into. And honestly, is Civil Servant just better than Sanguine Spy? I mean, maybe, but I'm going to take the rare. Sanguine Spy is very, very good. And I don't want to get caught in a broker's fight. So we're going to take Sanguine Spy and follow it up with literally 0 black cards. So here we are. There's 3 lands we could take. Angelic Observer, no thanks. Spar's Adjudicators. I mean, this is a very underwhelming pack. I think I'll take Spar's Adjudicators here. Well, Glamorous Outlaw goes with the Sanguine Spy at least a little bit, and we could be like kind of a late game Maestros deck with this at the very least, but honestly, most of these cards in this pack are just not really it. So I'm going to go ahead and take Glamorous Outlaw here. Then we could follow that up with a Corpse Appraiser and kind of really hope we can get the full Maestros thing going on. I mean, this is a pretty good start to a Maestros deck, to be honest. Gonna have to pick up some lands for sure. Tainted Indulgence could be a good wheel if we kind of go blue-black splash red, which is ideally how Maestros are going to want to work. So let's go ahead and take Corpse Appraiser here. And now we've got a Tainted Indulgence again, or another Glamorous Outlaw. And I think it's between those two. Backstreet Bruiser could be good, but we don't necessarily know we're going to go down like a blue-black super controlling thing yet. So I think I'm going to land on the Outlaw here and really look for fixing and really look to wheel some cards like this if we do stick down this kind of a high curve Maestros deck here. So Corrupt Court Official. If we're going to go Maestros, it's either blue-black base or red-black base, and both of those contain black. So I'm going to default to black cards. And I think I'm going to land on the Corrupt Court Official here over Fatal Grudge. The lands aren't really for us. So let's go ahead and take Court Official. And a 6th pick Corpse Appraiser, but there's also a Snooping Newsy. That's a difficult one. Corpse Appraiser is very, very good. Obviously, I already took one. I'd love another one. But Snooping Newsy is the exact card we need to make sure our curve functions in this deck. So let's go ahead and take the Snooping Newsy here. And regretfully pass on a Corpse Appraiser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's no way to wheel. This is the one pack that will not wheel. But I think we have to eat our vegetables and take the 2-drop here. So now we've got Run Out of Town versus Midnight Assassin. I think I'm going to land on Run Out of Town over the Assassin. I could be wrong, but you never know. Don't really want to play Chrome Cat too much. So let's go ahead and take the removal spell here and Run Out of Town. And definitely looking for some more cheap interaction. 2-drops are going to be a premium for us. Backstreet Bruisers could be very, very good. If Daniel is sitting close to us, we've been passing a decent-ish green-white deck here. So I don't know exactly where he is, but we'll see. We will see. Maybe I can coordinate with him post video and deduce exactly where each of us were sitting based on what he saw, and then I can edit in and let you know exactly where he was. But as of right now, I do not know. So, Cemetery Tampering, big no. But there is the Backstreet Bruiser. Dig Up the Body would be another really good value card in this deck, but I think Backstreet Bruiser, again, eating our vegetables. I mean, right now, our late game is going to be quite good, with Sanguine Spy drawing cards, Corpse Appraiser drawing cards, Glamorous Outlaw scrying us to better cards. So let's take the Backstreet Bruiser here. And if I can end up with like 2 or 3 Backstreet Bruisers and then a bunch of 4 or 5 drops and stuff, maybe pretty good there. Demon's Due, Case the Joint. I think Demon's Due is better than Case the Joint. So we'll go ahead and take the Demon's Due there, but don't know how likely we would be to run that. I gotta watch out on our life total a little bit between Sanguine Spy and Demon's Due, but yep. So what are we looking for here? We're definitely looking for power. I mean, we have, the best card we have is Sanguine Spy, which is arguably power. But we're looking for a couple more Newsies. We're looking for some casualty cards, some Rooftop Nuisance, some the one card we did pass in favor of the Newsie or the Bruiser. But I think we can get one of those as well. I can't remember the name of it right now. Corpse something? I think I forgot the name of it in a different video as well. But that's all right. Decent little start here. I'm happy with this start. I think you could have forced your way into a green-white deck in this seat. Starting with Civil Servant and then finding a couple green and white cards after that. But I'm not at all unhappy with where we're at right now. Hostile Takeover will be a wonderful open. But you never know. All right, so 2 lands did wheel, and maybe we do this if we want to go Obscura rather than Maestros. So we'll just take this. We're not playing anything else there. Dig Up the Body, that's the card I said I wanted, and here we got our copy of it. So, looking pretty good for us. And now we just need more 2-drops. And some more removal, maybe a murder or 2. Another Run Out of Town wouldn't be awful. And yeah, nice little deck here. Don't think we're playing any of those cards. Interestingly, I don't think the Backstreet Bruiser wheeled for us, which I don't like seeing, but I think we can have access to another one if we want one. All right, so now we have wiretapping, which if we're really trying to stall the game out, this might just be overkill. I haven't been particularly impressed with this card, to be honest. There's Maestro's Theater, which is just good fixing. There's Disdainful Stroke, which is a fine playable card. I think I'm going to land on the Theater here and not be super happy about it, to be honest. I would have liked maybe something a little better than that. But it is fixing. We need fixing. We know we're going to need it. Maybe we wheel the Stroke here. But let's take the Maestro's Theater. And now we've got Run Out of Town, Nuisance, Rogues Gallery, Midnight Assassin. I don't think either of these are worth splashing. So I think it's between Run Out of Town and Rooftop Nuisance for me. Maybe we wheel this Rogues Gallery, and if we have like Newsy, Corpse Appraiser, Outlaw, this could actually be pretty good in our deck. But you know what? I like Run Out of Town. I think I like it more than most, and I'm going to take it here over Rooftop Nuisance. If we had like 2 court officials already, I would take a Nuisance. But I'm going to take the second Run Out of Town and go from there. So now we have Expendable Lackey, Majestic Metamorphosis, Obscura Initiate. That's pretty much it. We don't really have any combos with Lackey right now. Metamorphosis is okay in our deck. And Initiate is fine as a 3-drop that could help us race with lifelink. I think it's between Initiate and Metamorphosis right now. We've got 7 creatures, so Metamorphosis is... I'm going to default to the creature. I mean, when in doubt, you just default to taking the creature and kind of going from there, but we'll take that one there. Okay, seeing some things here. Another Nuisance, another Run Out of Town, and a Midnight Assassin. I mean, I like Run Out of Town. I think I'm going to take it. Rooftop Nuisance. Again, we only really have the Court Official that works with that very well. I don't want to be sacrificing any of our other creatures. And even if we had a Midnight Assassin or 2, I wouldn't want to be sacking that to Nuisance. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Run Out of Town here. Run Out of Town number 3. And now everything has dried up. Gilded Pinions, Witness Protection? Maybe we play that? Worst case, it's a good sideboard card because we are playing best of 3. Extract the Truth could also be a good sideboard card. But I think Witness Protection has a better chance of potentially making the main deck as well. So we'll go ahead and take that. Dagger not looking particularly good in our deck. But we've got a nice little control deck here. Just we have to make sure we fill up our 2-drop slot and make sure that we have a way to kind of go over the top a little bit. So, yeah. Okay, so Nimble Larcenist could be a splash, but it's not a great one. So late backup agent. Security bypass, not for us. Public enemies, unplayable. Halo Scarab. I mean, the only card I could think about playing is Larcenist. We do have a Skybridge Towers already, so maybe, but I'm not liking what's happening coming from our left here. So we'll go ahead and take that and ideally look to not play it. But still looking for those 2-drops. Haven't seen a single Bruiser, Newsy, or Court Official this pack. We're going to have to rely on those in pack 3, I think. There's another Protection, a Cutthroat Contender. I haven't liked this card. Deal Gone Bad has been fine. Skybridge Towers to splash. But again, this is not like a great splash. I think I'm going to take my first Deal Gone Bad and really clog up that 4-drop slot. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that there and be crying due to our lack of 2-drops. All right, Midnight Assassin is fine. It trades. At the very least, it trades. So we'll go ahead and take Midnight Assassin here. Disdainful Stroke did wheel. It's a card I'll probably play. Doesn't really count as a 2-drop. We haven't seen any... oh man. 1 in a blue, counter it unless they pay 2. Why am I forgetting the names of cards all of a sudden? I've drafted this set 30 times. But you know what I'm talking about. That could kind of fill up our 2-drop slot a little bit. So I think what we're hoping for in pack 3 here is we open or get past in pick 2 like a very powerful blue or black card. That could really help us out. And then from there we just take 2-drops. None of this was going to make our deck. So yeah, we'll go ahead and cut the involuntary employment there. I think I'll take Parcel over Modernity. Maybe we find something like a bomb in pack 3 we want to splash. This can also be removal in a pinch if we wanted it to be. But yeah. So I'm highly suspect that one of these players over here to our left is in blue-black, or maybe even 2 of them here. So, but that means in pack 3 we should get hooked up, I would think. I don't think I want to play Demon's Due with all of these 4-drops already. But we'll see how the deck goes. Well, we opened a good blue or black rare. There's also a Girder Goons and an Echo Inspector. I love both of these, but when there's a card as good as Tenacious Underdog in the pack, we're taking it. It's also a 2-drop, so it kind of suits both things for us. So we're just taking this and not looking back on that front. All right, now we've got Shadow of Mortality. No thanks. We'll take the Girder Goons. Psionic Snoop, Maestro's Initiate. Maybe those become playable if they wheel, just for needing bodies on the early curve. But yep, love to see a Girder Goon, so we're going to take that one here. Corpse Explosion on the splash? Power. So if this makes its way to the graveyard, we can do it. I think I'm going to take Explosion over like Broker's Veteran or Expendable Lackey here. The second Servant, don't like to see that. Huh, this could be worth a splash. I think it has the highest upside in that pack, so let's take that there. Deal Gone Bad, Witness Protection, Extract the Truth, Obscura. I think we're taking Obscura. We could also take Riveteers to fix for black or red. We do need more red fixers, and we only have Maestro's Theater right now, and we're currently not even splashing white. So I think I'm going to take Riveteers to try to enable these red splashes. And this is a tough one. We have Nightclubber, Corrupt Court Official, Waterfront District, and Riveteers Overlook. It's got to be Nightclubber. Nightclubber's so good. I mean, we're going to take Nightclubber here. And another tough one. Backstreet Bruiser versus Murder. Our 3-drop slot is getting a little crowded. And we only have kind of like 3 2-drops. So this is not a pick I ever thought I would make at the beginning of this format. But I'm going to take Backstreet Bruiser over Murder here. And I wish they were not in the same pack. But this is the card that we need to make sure that we can get to these removal spells, board wipes, Girder Goons, Outlaws, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to take the Backstreet Bruiser there. And yeah, I think I do want to try to splash Corpse Explosion here. Currently at 21 cards in the deck right now. I'm fine playing everything up here right now. Demon's Due and Quick Draw Dagger and Witness Protection are the cards that would have to make the cut here if we don't pick up anything else. But we've still got another 8 picks or so. So we very well might. Well, not here. Guess we're taking a Sewer Crocodile. That's probably not making the cut. Assassin Metamorphosis. I think I'll take Assassin over Metamorphosis, just to ensure we can get on the board as well as we need to. Riveteers Overlook versus Deal Gone Bad. I think we have enough interaction at this point that I'm going to take the land to enable the red splash here. So yeah, over Deal Gone Bad number 2. It's a little expensive, and it's a card you want like one of. Here's Psionic Snoop, but our 3-drop slot is pretty crowded, and this would be by far the worst one. Is it worth just like cutting this in case Daniel's in red aggressive decks? Potentially. because we know that's the point of this video here, playing against him. So I'm actually just going to cut that card, because we're not playing Snoop, and I don't see a world where I'd want to sideboard it in either. And then all of the blue and black cards make it back. We're not playing either of these. Maybe a Lackey, but we don't have the combos with Lackey. I mean, we have Dig Up the Body, I guess. Witness Protection number 2. Riveteer's Overlook came back. Not bad. So our mana's pretty good here. No other red cards we want to splash. Is there? No. And Rakish Revelers. All right, let's build this deck here. Okay, so we have Corpse Explosion, Corpse Appraiser, and 2 Glamorous Outlaws. I think we have to have 2 mountains in the event that one gets milled for some reason. So Maestro's Theater is a source for all of them. I think I will play with the parcel. And honestly, this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is 17 lands, and this would be the deck. Now, there's an argument for going Witness Protection over like Lackey, but I think Lackey's good with Dig Up the Body. And honestly, that's about it. We're not, I mean, we could also get the fish as like a win con. So right now we have 6, 7, 8, 9 black sources, 5, 6 blue. That's, and then kind of like this. We don't have a ton of blue. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black. So what if we did this? That would be 6, 7 blue. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black, and 5 red. Now we're going to do this and this. If this gets milled, we have 2 Glamorous Outlaws that can cast it as well. So, probably going to run it like that. Riveteer's Overlook can only get Swamp. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for a lot of black. 6, 7 blue with no double blues, and then 4 red and a parcel to get all that. So yeah, I think this is how we're going to run it back, and go ahead and see you in the matches against Daniel. All right, and here we are in the match against Daniel, the Cornwall here, and he has chosen to go first and kept a hand of 7 cards. We will also keep here. Probably regretfully, but we do have a lot of blue sources in the deck. So, and then Sanguine Spy is a good draw as well. So we're playing against another blue deck here. So let's grab our red. Sanguine Spy on 3 is going to go a long way, but would not mind drawing a blue, especially so we don't get, there we go, so we don't get beat down by a crooked custodian. Happy to trade here if he'll let me do that. And let's see what the follow-up is. That could be a problem. Corpse Appraiser's a good one. So I think I'm going to lead on Spy because this could attack through one of their blockers potentially, and it does have lifelink, so that's good to notice. And then Corpse Appraiser can get us some value next turn after doing Riveteer's Overlook. Looks like we were both in the same pod drafting a blue-black base, so kind of fighting for the same cards there. Hypnotic Grifter, that's a good one. There you go. Do we have Grizzly Sigil here? Yeah, Grizzly Sigil. Okay, okay. Yeah, Sanguine Spy is a problem to deal with. So I understand him wanting to get rid of that there. Good thing he doesn't know we have Dig Up the Body in hand, so we can get that back. So let's start by thinning the deck out a little bit here, grabbing another black. And then we'll go ahead and Corpse Appraiser. Getting rid of Grifter. And we will put into hand all sorts of action. The others go into the graveyard, don't they? That's a shame. So again, we do have Dig Up the Body here. And I think because Girder Goons plus Dig Up the Body, sacrificing the 2/2 that we get off of that is such a good deal, I'm going to take that, put Glamorous Outlaw in the yard, and then ideally be looking to return Glamorous Outlaw and Sanguine Spy with Dig Up the Body, sacrificing this 2/2. So that's the long-term plan. We'll see if he'll let us do it or not. Okay, going after that lifelink, all the way up to 29. Grizzly Sigil plus lifelink here, so an expendable lackey. Okay. Another Sigil? No. Alright, so he's running out of gas a little bit. Now, I really did want to blitz Girder Goons, but I really want to get rid of that last card now that we know it could be a 3-drop or higher. And I'm gonna try to get value out of that while we can. Although he's getting priority, although it could just be the lifelink on the initiate here. So let's see. Okay, so maybe just going for the fish. We're gonna go ahead and do this. To Dig Up the Body can sacrifice the official, so let's see what we get. Oh, it was just a land. All right. So Dig Up the Body is going to be able to get Outlaw and Sanguine Spy here, and then we'll just kind of have all of the value left in our hand here. Just have to outrace a 2/2 flying lifelink, which I think we can do. And a fish. Okay. All right, get that fish. Still got priority for some reason. So let's go ahead and do this. Ooh, man, we have all kinds of goodies in here, don't we? I might just get double Outlaw. I mean, that just seems so good. We can scry it. We won't draw another land the rest of this game. So let's just do this. Deal Gone Bad is good. I don't care about Bruiser though. So we'll keep that on top and then get in for 3 here. So next turn we have 7 mana, so we can only cast 1 spell. So we're probably just going to play another Outlaw. Do have to watch out for our life total a little bit here. Especially now with the Echo Inspector. We can't block anything. So let's do this. We will have to go to 8 when doing this. And Initiate seems good for the long term here. That way next turn we can do Deal Gone Bad and play Initiate, killing one of these things. All right, getting in there. Getting some more lifelink. I'm probably going to have to kill the Echo Inspector because this Initiate can trade with that one at the very least. Okay. Let's see if he makes it a 2/2 or not. If he does, getting rid of a removal spell here. So I think we have to cast one of these 2 cards this turn. So he's going to trade it for Corpse Appraiser, maybe? All right. Sounds good. We'll do this. And then hold up Deal Gone Bad. Okay. Things are getting a little scary here. Okay. Let's see if he goes for lifelink. If he does, we win on the backswing here because of a blitzed Girdergoons. So at least there's that. Kind of sneaked it out with a blitz creature here. So that's pretty nice for us. All right, let's head to sideboarding. I know we don't have much of one, but let's see what we got here. So another super kind of grindy deck. I didn't see many bombs. There's a ton of removal in this deck. Sigil, Deal Gone Bad, Murder, Whack, Double Flyers. So it looks like he's playing like blue-black removal flyers is what seems like we're dealing with. So Witness Protection can deal with the flyers. And Crocodile is horrible because of the removal. Bruiser seems particularly bad, so I'm going to go ahead and bring at least one out. And then put in one Witness Protection to maybe deal with, if we're getting a little low on life, we can kind of make one of these not fly anymore. I don't know if I want to do the second one. I think this change is okay for now. Again, we don't have much of a sideboard. But if we see like a bomb or, you know, a shakedown heavy or whatever, then we can put in that second Witness Protection in game 3. We're on the draw. I think I'll keep it because we do have Midnight Assassin here. It's definitely suspect, but we'll keep. Yeah, we'll go Sanguine Spy then. Very reminiscent of last game. Alright, so down goes Sanguine Spy. We can blitz a Girdergoons now. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so he's probably planning on using all of his mana. Alright, so here come the flyers again. Midnight Assassin going to do some work. Dig Up the Body already looking quite good. So that's pretty good. We do have the removal. So what I'm going to do is do this. Problem is, probably should have rethought that because very mana inefficient, and next turn if we want to cast this, we can't cast anything else. Okay, so he's really going to try to get in here with a lot of flying damage. Yeah, makes sense. Deal Gone Bad, not bad, but again, we are being woefully mana inefficient right now. So go ahead. Something we can do is run out of town one of these, and then when it comes back to our turn, we can Deal Gone Bad, make them mill it. It could be an interesting one. Let's go ahead and run that out of town. and see if he puts it on top or not. Okay, he will. So we can do Deal Gone Bad to kill this one and mill the Echo Inspector, but let's see what his follow-up is. Got 3 cards in hand, so something's going to come down here. We are already at 9. Alright, so flyers.deck. That's what we're dealing with here. Okay, it's not a bad draw. Now we can do both of these things. So I doubt he's going to want to trade, but let's offer it. Okay, then we will go ahead and do that here. Okay, interesting. So now he's got us on a 3-turn clock, technically. Uh-oh. Oh, it could just be the activation of this. Oh, man, that would have been great. So if we draw a land, we can go run out of town plus dig up the body. But if we don't, then we're not in a great spot here. We know how much removal he has. Okay. Ah, nice pitch there. All right. So what are we missing? We're missing a 1-drop. So if we can somehow get Lackey to the yard, this can be a 3/3. But I think we're very priced in to running out of town on one of these initiates right now. That's basically what we have to do. So let's play Lackey because we have to do this. And then we'll pass the turn because if he puts it on top, I don't want him to draw it for this next turn. So no attacks in the turn. Now let's see what happens here. Yep, that's expected. See if he pumps them with lifelink or not. Does not. So let's go ahead and get one of them then. I guess we're technically dead next turn if he makes a fish. Yeah, these flyers are kicking our butt. Yep, there's the fish. And another flyer. So now we're not dead. And dig up the body, getting back. So here's something we can do. This will be interesting. All right, so let's do Maestro's Theater, getting a red. Now we can attack with Newsy, and at instant speed we can turn it into a 3/3 lifelinker by sacking Expendable Lackey to dig up the body. Okay. Let's go ahead and casualty sacrifice the Lackey, which will make the Newsy a 3/3 with lifelink. Then we can go ahead and return probably these 2 flyers, to be honest. Yeah. So we'll gain some life here. Back up to 7. He's probably going to kill the newsy now. Understandable. And then in comes Midnight Assassin to trade with the Initiate here. And then this Initiate can trade with their Assassin, and then we're kind of stable for a moment. This fish could be a problem. Oh, that's right, they have another one. Ugh. Okay, yep. Gotta try to trade. Has he used Fake Your Own Death yet this game? Yeah, does he have another one? Let's see. Nope, alright. Chose not to get lifelink. So does he have another card to cast? No, alright. Well, basically has to be this, doesn't it? This can't block, so let's attack. Okay. In comes Initiate. Now we can get a fish and use lifelink to trade, or we can just do Corpse Appraiser. I think I need the lifelink pretty badly, so let's make a fish, and if he kills this, then it's not good, but it hasn't been good, so I guess I definitely mistapped, because I thought I was going to use Corpse Appraiser, but on second thought, I should have tapped blue, blue, red to keep up 1 blue for Disdainful Stroke, which might come back to bite us. So let's do that. He'll get lifelink, and so will we. Okay, back up to 5. No. Dang it. Alright, well, Nightclubber's pretty good, but then we can't cast Corpse Appraiser. It gets rid of this thing. We could blitz this. And then cast Corpse Appraiser. Or do this first. Let's do Corpse Appraiser here. I think we might need the life from the Overlook, to be honest, over a Backstreet Bruiser. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Overlook. We are at 10 cards in deck, so we gotta watch out a little bit. Alright, down to 5. Glamorous Outlaw. Pretty good. Neither of those are really going to do it. So we'll put that there. Go to combat. Hit for 1. It's going to be a close one here. Depends on what he draws. Okay. Not bad. Does he get priority? He does not, so we can effectively attack like this. Cool, go to 5. Play Midnight Assassin to block yours, and then end the turn. Maybe a Blitz Tenacious Underdog can get us there? It's gonna be close. he still hasn't drawn a lot of that removal. Like, we know he has at least a Deal Gone Bad, a Grisly Sigil, a couple other removal spells here. So Deal Gone Bad would be pretty good because we can Disdainful Stroke it. Grisly Sigil would not because he would gain the life back. I don't like that. So, see how this goes here. Probably deciding what to remove. My guess is he has a removal spell in hand and deciding whether to remove this or to remove something else so that we don't hit him on the crackback. But who knows? Definitely a close one here. Definitely a close one. Ah, there's the sigil. Okay. So he did have the sigil. He was making a decision there. Is there a chance we just win here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 plus 6 is 10. So we can't blitz and cast that. Does he get priority? No. So let's say he blocks, goes to 1, we win. Let's say he blocks, goes to 3, we don't win. So effectively we'd trade this for this right now. I'm okay trading this for this. I don't know if I'm okay trading that for that. Would he do that, though? He's got to let Glamorous Outlaw through. No, he's going to block here and then block there. He lets this and this go through, goes to 3, and then goes to 1. So that won't do it for us. Oh, dang, Grisly Sigil. Man, what a top deck. That got him out of this one here. Do we go in with Assassin? Yes. I'm going in with Assassin here. Okay. Go to 5. Now you go to 3. Parcel could be good. It could be a removal spell next turn to get rid of something to help us get in even more. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. All right. Your last chance at survival. What you got? All right. Good games. Good games. Well, you know, that was a lot of fun. Really close game there at the end. He almost got us in the first one as well with the Flyers. But yeah, again, I gave you some instructions at the beginning of this video. If you want to go ahead and participate in more of these going forward, then go ahead and join the Discord. Do what is needed to let me know that you'd like to participate. And thanks so much, Daniel, for the games. It was a blast. And I'm looking forward to do some more of these here on the channel. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you on Monday for your daily draft.